Hey besties, welcome back again to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this thick caramel sauce. It's perfect for filling your cakes, for pancakes, and you can never go wrong with this recipe, so keep on watching. All our ingredients have been pre-measured. You'll need half cup of heavy cream, and you can also use evaporated milk, or make sure it's full cream. You'll need 1/3 cup of butter or 80 grams. You can also use a good quality margarine, but butter will still give the best result taste wise. Okay, now I have 100 grams or half cup of water, and we have 200 grams of sugar, granulated sugar, or 1 cup if you're using the cup measurement. So now the next thing we're going to do is to get a pot. You need a pot that has this heavy bottom. Okay, so you pour in your water into the pot and sprinkle in your sugar. Just add your sugar into the pot, and you want to give the pot a little shake so that the sugar will be properly submerged into the water. After this is done, we want to take it to the cooker for it to boil. So now we're going to place this on medium heat, and you're going to leave this mixture to boil down for about 10 minutes. I have my spatula, but I won't be using it right now. I'm only showing you because I'll use it later on. So you have to put an eye on this mixture. Please, emphasis on putting an eye on this mixture. You don't want kids around you and you want to be careful. This is the first stage. You can see how it's bubbling. The mixture has been boiling for about 5 minutes here, and we're still going to boil it down a bit more. So I'll show you what the second stage would look like. So this is the second stage. It's been boiling now for about 10 minutes, and at this point you can see that the bubbles are not so much. You can see it's boiling, but you can't see so much water because the water has evaporated. Now you want to turn down the heat to the lowest. If you don't turn down the heat, your caramel might burn at this point even before it's ready. So right now, within 1 to 2 minutes, everything will be ready and you'll have a transparent liquid, which is the third stage. So you just want to keep an eye on it, and you want to give your pot a little shake from time to time. Put an eye on the color. You can see it's changing color. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also join this beautiful family. It's fun over here, okay? And if you're my OG, my returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know how we do it now. Make sure you smash the like button and drop a comment in the comment section. Please make sure you don't dip your spatula or spoon into this mixture. There's no need. So at this point, you just want to move your pot a little bit. Move it so that it can mix properly and caramelize uniformly. Don't take your eyes off this pot at this point. Just take note of how the color is changing. Take note of how the color is changing. And the bubbles, you can see it's not bubbling much anymore. Once the bubbles stops, you will just notice that the mixture will turn transparent. That's when your caramel has formed. Now our mixture is still boiling down. This stage is very crucial. Just put an eye on it and keep watching it. From time to time, move your pot around. You'll notice that the bubbles have reduced a little bit more. Moving your pot also allows you to see the color that is being formed in your pot. So you just want to keep watching this. The bubbles will disappear in no time, but then you want to move your pot around so that everything can caramelize uniformly. Pay attention at this point. What we're going for is a clear golden color. We want to have a clear mixture of caramel. You can see we still have like a little bit of granules in there, but the mixture is getting clearer, and in about few seconds now everything will just become clear. I don't know if you can see, it's not totally clear. You can see some bubbles at the base of the pot. We're just going to wait till that disappears. So stirring it or moving your pot around a little bit will just help to quicken that. If you look closely, you will realize that the mixture is getting clearer and clearer, and in no time it will become totally clear. If you're still watching up to this point, please give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment in the comment section. So this is the light color I was talking about, the light golden color I was talking about. If you want your light caramel sauce, this is when you want to go ahead and add in your butter and every cream, or your milk, evaporated milk and margarine. But for me, I'm going to wait for about 10 more seconds and I'll show you what the color I'm going for looks like. So you can see the difference. There's no much difference, but it's a little darker. You can see what the color looks like. And now I'm going to add in my margarine, because I'm using margarine in this video, but you can use butter. Butter gives it a better taste, trust me. But for the purpose of this video, I'll be using margarine. You just want to stir this, and once you've stirred it for a little while, I mean some seconds, you want to go ahead and add in your milk. Just add your milk gradually. The mixture might bubble, but just make sure you keep on stirring. Don't worry even if you have some clumps, underneath or at the base of your pot. Just keep on stirring, keep stirring. We're not using salt in this recipe because our margarine has salt, and if you're using butter, you'll be using salted butter. So you just want to keep stirring. You're going to stir for about 2 minutes, for the mixture to totally dissolve and come together. So if you're going for a runny caramel sauce, after 2 minutes you want to turn off the heat and add in your flavor. But if you want the thick caramel sauce, that won't run down, when you're adding your cake fillings into your cake layers, then you want to hold on a little bit more. You can see immediately I took off my spatula, I took it out and the mixture started to bubble. So I had to go back in with my spatula to keep stirring the mixture. That's just a sign to let you know that the mixture is getting thicker and everything has mixed, together. So we have our margarine, we have our milk, evaporated milk, and we have our caramel. So we're mixing it together. You'll notice that as you mix, the mixture will get darker in color. When it comes to timing caramel sauce, you want to make use of seconds, because if you decide to check up on your caramel sauce, every minute, it might get burnt, and once it gets burnt, it will become bitter, it will taste bitter, and your caramel sauce will be useless. You won't be able to use it. So you just need to put an eye on caramel sauce. Within 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your burner or your cooker, you're done making your caramel sauce. At this point, you can stop if you don't want your caramel sauce too thick, but I will wait a little bit more, about 2 more minutes. So I stirred it for 4 minutes, and this is the consistency I'm going for. So it's not too runny. I mean, if you look at how it came off the spatula, it wasn't so fast. And now I'm going to turn off the heat and add in my vanilla extract. If you don't have vanilla extract, you can use a little vodka. Add about half teaspoon of vodka to your mixture. It will bubble up because of the alcohol content in it, and then you can add in your flavor. If it's vanilla flavor you have, you allow this cool for about 1 to 2 hours until it's completely cool, and this is what you will get. Yes, this is how thick your caramel sauce will be. I grabbed my bowl and we're going to pour in the caramel sauce into the white bowl, because I want you to see clearly what the consistency looks like after boiling the mixture or stirring it for extra 4 minutes. Okay, so if you want it thicker than this, you can stir it for another 1 minute more, but this is the consistency that we have, and it will still get thicker once you refrigerate it. It's looking lush, it's looking silky, it's looking very delicious, and trust me, this filling will not run down the sides of your cake, because you're going to refrigerate it before using it to fill your cakes. You can also use it for pancakes. So for refrigeration or for storing, what you want to do is to get a jam bottle or a glass bottle, I used my cherry bottle here. So you get a jam bottle or you get a glass jar like this with a lid that is firm. And now all you want to do is pour in your caramel sauce into it, fill it up, tighten the lid, and keep it refrigerated. Make sure that you have constant light, and it can last you up to 3 months if you have constant light. But if you don't have constant light in your country, you can keep it refrigerated. Say maybe you turn on your gen or your inverter to power your fridge, you turn it on for a few hours daily. You can keep it in your fridge for about 2 weeks. And now this is how you make thick caramel sauce that won't fail you any day, anytime. Use it to fill your cakes, your cake slices, for your pancakes, etc. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section. Will you try it out? And if you enjoyed watching, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed.